Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing Mongo database connectivity with Eclipse Java. So for that you need Eclipse installed and you need MongoDB installed on your systems. So go to the shell, type in db.getMongo. It returns you a connection string. So this is our connection string which we'll require to connect with our database. And create a new database. So use demo and create a new collection in it. We'll work with only one collection. Let's name it SPPU again. So that's our collection. Then in Eclipse, create a new Java project. Right click, properties, Java build path libraries, class path, add external jars, Mongo Java driver, client close. I'll be linking the drivers link down below. Now go to source, delete module info.java and go to source, right click, new class, MongoDB.crud. And now I want you to go through the reference libraries. It will help you define the imports you will require. So inside the package com.mongodb, we'll be making use of MongoClient class. So this is our first import, com.mongodb.MongoClient. Now you can also do star, so it will just import everything. You don't need to worry about any of these, but it's better, you'll understand what you're importing. Those are the classes we are going to create objects of. So MongoClient is the first import of ours. Then we'll to connect with our MongoClient, we'll require a connection URI. The URL which we had copied, from here, this one. That will be the URL we'll require to connect. Then another import is going to be go to another package called com.mongodb.client. Inside that we'll need a database, so com.mongodb.client.database, Mongo database class we are going to require. And also we'll require MongoCollection class to connect with our SPPU collection. Yes, and we'll require a cursor class as well. Cursor is for iterating through the records which the find method will fetch for us. So we'll require a cursor too. .client.MongoCursor. And from this package client.model package, we'll go to it. We'll require the filters class, com.mongodb.client.model.Filter. Filter will help us in querying inside our find function. Filters class. And in MongoDB we work with documents, so for that we'll require the last import, that is org.bson.Document class. And each and every query, MongoDB query which we'll execute, we'll define a document object first and then pass it to the insert and update functions. Now we'll have a main function. Inside that, first we'll have to create a Mongo client. So a Mongo client object, you can name the object anything. Name C is equal to new Mongo client. Inside that, you will create an object of the Mongo URI class. So that is this client URI, and pass in the URI as this. It will be a string, so make sure you have quotes, and you can replace this with localhost as well if you face any issue. Then using the client, we'll create a new database. So that is Mongo database object DB is equal to new Mongo database. How will be created? We'll create it using our MongoClient.getDatabase. See, I am getting an auto suggestion for it. .getDatabase. Database name was demo, and we'll also get our collection. Now here you have to get db.getCollection. Now the collection was SPPU, so that's what we'll get. Done. Now we'll define a new document. So that's a document object. We'll just create it, and inside this we'll implement our infinite loop the way we did in MySQL thing. So again, take the input, C for create, R for read, Q for update, and D for delete. Take the choice as input. Oh yeah, so we need a scanner object as well. Scanner sc is equal to we'll store it in a string called ch, and again the same thing, we'll have a switch case implemented. So switch r ch and case c break. So in this case, what we'll do is we'll create a new document. First we'll take the user input. we'll take the PRN number from the user and the name. We need to create a document. Create an instance of the document class, and whatever we take, PRN and name, we'll append it to our document as key value pairs, because MongoDB we do it that way. We do it this way in key value pairs. You need to mention the collection name. So using the collection, we are going to insert this. So similarly, we'll have d.append key value pairs. So that is, first key is PRN, will be PRN, and you can append one more, name, and pass in the name to it. So this is how you create a document, and you will call collection.insert1 command and pass in your document to it. And our collection object was call, so call.insert1. And after that, we can just print out a message that insertion has taken place. So that was the create command. Now in case of update, we'll take the PRN whose name is to be changed, now over here we'll use the update one function. Now our update query has two parts. First one is the conditions and the other part is set. So for that we'll have two documents. First will be a document containing our conditions. So the conditions we want is our PRN should match and you can append more conditions over here as well, but we just want a single condition. And we will set, so we need a new document for setting. You can also create a document object and just pass it over here, so we'll do that. document condition is equal to this, and document update is equal to new document inside this we need the set command, and then we can mention the document updation thing. So we can name it as, let's say, final, and we'll have another document for containing our updated values. So that will be, we have to change the name. So this will be our updated document, and we'll pass it to our final, because that is how the structure is. Inside set you have this. A document basically gives us a collection of key value pairs, the way we have over here. So here we'll do document update 1, but we give a set, and then we have a document inside the braces. So that's what we are trying to do over here. So collection dot insert condition comma final. So that will be our updation query, and deletion will be simple. We again need a condition for delete, and we have to just pass the condition for delete. Delete 1. We don't need the name for that. Okay, and don't repeat the variable names over here, that will give you an issue. That is the deletion part. Now read. Firstly we'll try reading only 1 using the find function, and then we'll read all values. So I'll also mention read 1, and another will be read all, that is find all values. So we'll mention another case. In case of a single read, now you need filters. The filters thing that we had taken, we need an object of that. So we'll directly print it out, each and every record that we get. Collection dot find and inside that we'll have our filters. So filters dot eq is for equal. You can have greater than, less than filters too. So in our case we only want eq filter, where our PRN is the mentioned PRN. Then return that particular object, and it will return it, and we'll just print it out. And in case we have PRNs repeated, we might get multiple records. So to get only one record, you can also mention first, last functions as well. So that is for read, and for reading all you need a MongoCursor. So we'll create an object of that. And it will contain collection.find.iterator. So collection name is call. Whatever you give the collection name, that object you have to use everywhere, make sure. Then file, our cursor is not empty, so our cursor dot has next, meaning it is not empty. We'll just print the record that is there in the cursor. System.out.println cursor.next. Okay. Now I was getting certain errors, so what I did is I joined all of these together. So client.getDatabase.getCollection, and I only created the collection object. So now it is working. Let's try creating, enter PRN number, name, insertion successful. Let's see whether it was actually successful. db.SPPU.find in our Mongo shell. Yes, we have an ID. Now we'll go for read. Read 1. Yes. Oh, we need to change this a bit. Yeah. Otherwise it is working fine. Let's again read whose PRN is 1. Yes, it returns it. Then read all documents. Yes. Then update. PRN updated. Let's say 1. Name. There is an error. Okay, inside this you don't need to give the colon, just keep it as it is set. Updation successful. Let's see. Yes, name has been changed. Now let's delete that record. Deletion successful. Let's see. Yes. So all of the operations are working. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.